Hey everyone, before we start today's video, I wanted to take a moment to talk about a cause that I'm helping to raise money for. I am participating in the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital 60 Minutes a Week Gaming Challenge. While I have been very fortunate to never have to need their services, I have had plenty of friends and family who have. Families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food. That way, they can focus on taking care of their family. If you are able to donate any money to this cause, that would be awesome. You can find the link in the description below to donate or to read more about St. Jude's work. Whether you are able to help out or not, thanks for listening. Hello, and we are back with some more Satisfactory Let's Play. I'm going to do a quick slight adjustment here. Drop the master volume down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so where we last left off, we were getting ready to do the Logistics Mark II milestone. We needed to build the space elevator, and I said I was going to go through and redesign part of my factory to allow for that. I have done that. I actually moved the hub. The hub used to be over there, just on the other side of this smelter.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Cool. I moved it over here closer to the copper. I did redesign the copper area. Let's go check it out. So, pop up here. I expanded it just slightly. We've got the two smelters feeding into four constructors. These are producing wires. This should be at 100% efficiency with a little bit of a backlog. But I made it so that this should be also at 100% efficiency, and it is. We are feeding through just as many wires as we need for each cable. So you can see we've built up quite a bit of wires, and we've built up quite a bit of cable for the other one, wire for this. Come over here. See how my power is now set up. I've got the two biomass burners over here. Kind of load things up as much as I can. And then I built four more over here. Kind of take the overflow as we add more into our factory. This is still the same iron plate. And then over here is where I was making my biomass. Collect this biomass and drop off the wood. Okay, so the first real big new change is right over here. This is my current factory for making screws and iron rods. So I used these two iron nodes, and they're feeding in. This one currently is feeding and splitting. Really need to collect that. Is currently feeding these two smelters, which are then feeding into these four constructors back here, which are producing the iron rods. Again, everything's kind of at 100% efficiency. A little bit of a backup in there, but you know, it's all right. In one of these, this one right here does. And then the other side, currently, you can see the iron's backing up here because as it feeds over, this is where the rods are currently being fed to. This is the side that's feeding the screws. This side is currently off. I only have half of this side of my factory going currently. But it feeds in. You can see we go to these constructors. All these constructors will then feed in to here eventually. Actually, I'll probably make it. I'm just gonna have another set of constructors over here that'll take care of these guys, and they will turn these into screws. Screws are then going to be fed down through this line all the way into here. Those are kind of the main changes. I didn't do anything to the concrete area. Made a slight change to the brass. Oh, forgot there's one more thing back here. I started a new iron plate factory. It's still a little sloppy. I only have half of it going just because of power. I don't feel like putting up another biomass burner just yet. So we can see we're feeding into here off of this iron node here. There's an iron node back over here. I'm probably going to feed the one that's currently doing the iron plate around through this little hole, feed it up and around and over through here into this set. So that'll be for this half of the factory. But this side is, at this point, should be 100% producing iron plates. It will all feed down, around, through, and into here. So, first things first, we're going to build our space elevator. Right now, we're not going to put it on any type of foundationary source. We're just going to plop it down right in the middle there, and you can see this thing is massive. I do want to set it up in a way, well, good enough for now. You can just see how massive this thing is. Still going, still going to see all our parts flying out of us, going to the building of it, and boom, space elevator. I'll just drop down. Chunk. Alright, awesome. Now we will need to be feeding parts into this, so we'll need to do these smart plating, which require us to make rotors and reinforced plates, which we don't have all of just yet. We will eventually work on automating those. Some are probably over there. But we have that. Let's go ahead, get everything we need for our milestone here. So we're going to need some rods. Just grab 2 stacks, sort that out. We need some iron plates. We should be able to grab that out of our old one over here. Okay. We do need to make 50 reinforced plates. I missed that. Go grab the concrete we're going to need, because I don't think... No, we do have enough. We do have enough. Alright, so we're going to come back over here. Where are we at power-wise? How much cap do we have? A little. Okay. Here's how we're going to handle this, then. We're going to make... We're not... How many do we need for this? 4 rotors and 8 reinforced plates. We're going to make an assembler. Eight.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Does it? Alright, so we should have enough for the assembler now. We do. We're just going to create an assembler right here. Boop. I think we have free power. We do. The space elevator does not need to be powered, by the way. So we're going to be making some reinforced plates here. Popping those, popping those. We're going to need a lot more screws. We're going to have that going because while that's... Oh no, did I overload the power grid? Oh no, that's a problem. Yeah, we surpassed. How about that? Alright, we're gonna remove this whole thing from our power grid. Okay, now we should be able to turn this back on. We should have some tap room on our power grid. Yeah, can't have that happening. Can't wait till I can get some more of the body items to let me move faster. Alright, so let's set this bad boy up here, load him up with screws, plates. We've already got 3 iron force plates, awesome. So while that's coming along, we're going to come over here, because while I was getting some stuff for my biomass, I noticed out over here, we have a drop pod. So, drop pods are where we get the hard drives. They usually have baddies around them, so we're gonna skate around, see what we see. Are there no baddies around this one? I'm not seeing anything. Usually there are parts laying around here that you can pick up. Like right here is one. We've got some modular frames. Industrial beams, which none of those we can make yet. Wire. Cable. We're gonna grab this wood while we're over here. And we're gonna go back and get the hard drive. Now, sometimes the hard drives have different requirements to get. Trying to make sure there's nothing else over here equipment-wise to pick up. Not seeing anything else. Okay, so here is the drop pod. You can click on the drop pod. It says it needs 21 rotors. As of course it does. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't going to need 20, or something outside of power. Guess some just require power. Oh, throw in X amount of power. So I guess we're going to go build some rotors. See how this is going, because we're going to feed through these screws really quickly. Boom. Already up to 13 plates. Nice. Rotors. So we need 22 crap.
Harvest.
All those little subliminal messages.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Am I? Oh, we can make a power shard? No, we can't. Okay. Come back over here. Back to the drop pod. And there's a monster up here I want to go, a baddie one up here I want to go deal with. Just because it's one we have not killed before. So, we can research it. Alright, oh, it's 21. Okay, so we pull the handle, and we get a hard drive. You don't always get a hard drive. Sometimes there are other random items in there.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
So alternate recipes, these are obviously, as it states, different ways to make some of the items. Usually you're given 3 choices. And they're randomized. You used to be able to kind of like save right before you would get it and then reload if you didn't like what you had got. But then they changed it to where basically the items are chosen as soon as you start the research, so you have to wait the full 5 minutes every single time. But before we research that guy, in my mining, where's it at? Or the when I was getting some resources, I found that when you crack down these dudes, you get mycelia, which we can research. I didn't want to research that without you guys, so we're going to research the mycelia first. It's going to open up fabric.
Harvest it.
and toxic cellular modification, so gas obelisk.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Okay, let's get the 100 biomass we need real quick. Perfect. And we will research a fabric. Parachutes. A different type of fabric, or a different recipe, and more equipment slots. Okay, we don't need any more of that. Start the hard drive. It's gonna take 5 or 10 minutes. Sorry, I thought it was 5. Wonder if that changed. Come check our biomass production. Okay. Drop off some more wood. Make sure our power is fully stocked up with biofuel. This is why I'll be so happy to be able to get on to a different power source. Let's come over here and take care of the Batty I found earlier. This is one of the little charging guys, little warthog type things. He's right up top, right up here. So I was going to come up here and chop down some trees, but I didn't want to kill him off camera. He must be patrolling around. Right, we want to avoid to the right. These guys will shoot out poisonous gas as we get closer. You'll see them stand up. And then they release a poisonous gas. Alright, let's go, I guess, on a hunt for the warthog. Oh no. More poisonous gas, dudes. Get out of there. Was it not in here that I found the warthog guy? I could have sworn it was. I'll get another one of these dudes over here. Let's clear this out. Probably should check our reinforced plate production, because my guess is it's probably almost out of, if not already out of screws. Because that requires a lot of screws. Yep, this thing's opened up. Alright, let's go check that out. Oop, not too far. You're probably not producing anymore. You're not. You actually out of plates, really. Couple of screws we have left in. Sort. Yeah, go grab some more screws and iron plates. Fine. Dump off more wood. Oops, wrong one. Screws. Alright, then we'll be able to make Mark II belts. The nice thing about Mark II belts is they move things faster. Alright, let's empty out some of our inventory of stuff we definitely don't need right now. We don't need the modular frames. We got more hatchery remains. I'll dump that off. Some leaves. The rotor we don't need. Industrial beams. Silica we don't need. Can I research silica?
Harvest.
How much longer do we have on our research? 5 minutes.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Cool. We're gonna go look again, see if we can't find Mr. Hog. Oh, look at all this wood sitting here. Get off this biomass dependency and get onto fossil fuels. Come back up here again. So I'm like 99% sure he was up here. Let's go over this way. What do we have here? We've got some rock quartz. More research.
This mineral shows purity levels akin to synthetic quartz manufactured on Earth and can be used to improve communication and exploration technologies. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Sweet. This rock can be exploded. Let's do a little bit more exploring around, I guess. If we find another resource nodes, there should be stuff around it. Oh, we got another power slug here, which... Oh, there we go. Here are some hogs. Sweet. Now these guys will charge you. And if it runs super fast. Alright, there's one down. You basically just kind of jump over them, is how you handle them. But we have another blue power slug. Got some more sulfur. Another hog over here. Yep. Ow. Oh no. Where that? There he is. Where's the other one at? I really have revamped these things UIs because I don't remember them being able to like run away like that. Guess while we're over this far, anything other fun things we can find? Yeah, there's a nice little visual bug floating in the air. Ooh, we have another drop pod over here. Okay, we've got... do have a Batty here. We've got the little flying dudes here. Tank that one. Oh, there's a second flying thing over here. Crap. There we go. Alright, we got circuit board, wire, more circuit boards, screws, and what do we need to open this guy up? 30 megawatts of power. So here's an example of one that needs power. I like these because biomass burner provides exactly 30. Toss it over, toss in some biofuel, turn it on. Now we can just come over and open up the drop pod, get out our next hard drive, and tear this bad boy down. Done. Just like that. Okay, let's head back home. We got a doggo over here. We still have not found any pale berries, which you need for them. Another summer slop up there, or sumer slop. Got another spitter over here. We'll take him, he sees us. Ooh. He actually is spitting stuff. Oh no. Heal? We need to heal up. Grab all this wood. We should definitely have enough reinforced iron plates by now. There's the first drop pod we hit, right? Yep. Alright, do we have 50? What? How did we run out of plates already in that? Or did I pull the ones out? I did pull the ones out. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Now the question is, do I leave myself with enough? I did not. Gotta come grab some more plates. Boom. First, I guess let's see what we got here. So we have fused wire, bolted iron plates, which I want to avoid screws at all costs, and copper rotors.
Harvest it.
So you can see normally this would cost, so what you can do is you can hover the old thing, so normally, 5 a minute, so
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
to get 3 times the amount,
Comply.
right? Yeah, so you get 3 times the amount, it's actually going to cost us more screws. Over here,
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
To get just more than, or just under 3 times the amount, it requires just slightly over twice the amount of screws. The copper sheets.
Harvest it.
You make copper sheets in the... Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I don't think we've learned them yet. And then, or we've got this, the Caterium ingot, and this.
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
So, none of these are really great, in my opinion.
Apply.
How do we want to do this?
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah,
Harvest.
I think all of these are crap. Well,
Picking up multiple fix-it personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest
the
before it's too late.
best of these is
Comply.
this one, because we can eventually turn or use like quick wire and stuff like that. So let's go with this guy. Now the thing to note,
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
so we've got, you can make silica. Anyway, we should be able to scan it now though, I think. Yeah.
Harvest it.
Alright, we can do slug scanning. We'll start finding slugs. I want to be able to
Strongly
overclock.
advise you to harvest this specimen.
So we're going to make a power shard. And then use the power shard in our research.
Harvest.
So now, when we go to one of our buildings, we have the ability to start putting in those power shards and we can overclock the buildings. But before we get any further, let's finish this part up.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant. You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
We can go ahead and grab what we need for this too while we're at it. Let's check our biomass.
Harvest it.
Looks like we're full. Drop off more wood. Load up our power. All right. Really need to figure out how to get this thing. All right, let's do that because I'm tired of listening to it. Can I climb this? I can climb this. Jump. Parkour. It's that funky looking S thing at
Breaking news from
kids would
Earth.
draw.
Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Alright, now we will no longer have to hear that. While we're up here, do we see anything else of interest? Any other hard drives? There's another iron node right there. Actually, gotta bring that around, I guess. Oh, we got another slug up there. Let's go get our limestone, or concrete. See how this is coming along. Ooh. This will actually be the first thing I level up. And then replace these with Mark II belts. Do I have... Can I... Alright, we're gonna hold up production here for just a second. Can we... do our splitter. We have enough to bring a Mark II belt all the way over here. We do. Drop off the limestone. So this will move the limestone faster, which hopefully means we can keep up with the demand for the limestone. 3, 6. Yes, we will. Well, this is going to run out, so we're going to need to overclock this eventually. So, speaking of which, let's go grab that power slug, not this way. Let's get the power slug. We're gonna need to fight off the little firefly dudes. We do have more limestone over here. And actually, if it's pure, we may not need it, because pures produce more often. And it's just normal. Alright, so we're going to come up here, we're going to get our power slug. Get another Mercer sphere all the way over there. I was trying to see if there was any more hard drives in the area. I don't see any more. Could build the resource scanner and start searching. Or the object scanner, I mean. Alright. Let's come around. Grab more of these. Drop that off. Don't need any more screws. Oh, we need more iron plates, I think. That beautiful line just coming on through. Let's fill it up nicely. drop off more wood, we can. Let's pick up some biomass. We empty this thing out, we have just start dismantling. Okay, concrete, wire, boom, hit it.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Finish off this tree. Oh, we never started the scan for the hard drive. I feel like an idiot. Inflated pocket dimensions would be nice. Do we have... Can we make protein? We can. Some hatcher protein. We need 1,000 cables. We should have enough. Still, we can ignore the clipping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our 1,000 cables. Then we're going to start our hard drive research. We're going to work on getting
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Alright, we don't have enough Caterium for that, do we? No. Drop you off. You need to turn you into a power shard. Alright, so let's start the hard drive. Finally. Let's make a power shard. Go beef up our limestone production. And we need to start making some rotors. And again, we can use our machine to automate as well as ourselves to speed up the process. So again, each one of these are needing 45s. We need 90 coming out of here. We've currently got 60. We pop this bad boy in, and now we have 90. So these, in theory, should start running at 100% efficiency. Especially because these only carried 60 resources, these carry 120. So this will feed perfectly the right amount. So we just see the production start to go up. And it will make its way towards 100%. Same thing with this guy over here. Perfect. Awesome. Are we on concrete? We'll grab another stack. I like to keep a full stack with me. For the time being, at least. Alright. Let's start to work on getting these rotors. We can build an awesome sink. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Fill up our fuel. Last thing I want is this running out while we're out and about. Let's set this up now. Plop these, and we're going to change this over to rotors, which needs all of this. We need a lot more screws. How's our screw production going? Needs to be better. So we need to update our power to do that. I don't know if we're ready for that just yet. Let's grab some more rods. And we're going to help this process out. Rotors. I'll make 41 with what I've got here. Let's see, it takes 25 over there for 20. Hopefully I can at least get to, if I get myself to 40, let's get to 35 and we'll see how many are over there. Alright, let's see where it's at. The time it took me to get 30, make 30, and that's with running over there to get more stuff, this made 6. Great. Start the process back up. Alright, made all I can. Go grab some more rods. We need more plates. And hopefully that thing will have made up the last of what I need. Or at least pretty close to. Maybe I should grab some screws just in case. Yeah, look how backed up this is. How did I not calculate that properly? Let's make it 15 per minute. 15 and 15 is 30. Oh, it's because this is backed up. Alright, so let's fix this. Okay. I think we'll be okay now. It's moving. You get like a Mach 3 belt. Mark 3. I want to keep saying Mach. I'll grab a thing of screws. What cables do I have? I have enough. Alright, where are we at over here? 10. Perfect. We have more than enough. And all our first milestones will be done.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Alright, so in order to get to the next tier, we need to get smart plates. We need to get 50 of them. So we need one more reinforced iron plate. And 16 more rotors. And that should allow us to make the 50 smart plates we need. We can upgrade or complete phase 1 of our space elevator. That's 16 right there. Boom, boom. Sorry. No, I looked at that wrong. So 1 and 1 makes 1, so I need a total of 25 more reinforced plates and 25 more. So we're going to come over here, just remind myself what I need here. 20, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And alright. So I just need a bunch more screws. I got enough for everything else. Go grab 2 stacks of screws, and that should be enough. This should definitely be filling up faster. Alright, so let's make the rotors we need, and then we'll do the reinforced iron plates. Throw those into that assembler, and I think we'll be fine. By the way, if you've left any comments on any of the videos I've done thus far, I'm actually recording this one the day the first episode drops, so I have not had a chance to see those just yet. Almost there. 7, 6, and our hard drive finished up. I heard that. So let's send off these smart plates, and we'll call that the end of the episode today. And here our pod coming back. There it is. Drop those off. I almost want to find another power slug and toss it in there. Speed up that process. Okay, hard drive, what did we get? Deuterium wire, that's alright. Can't do anything with that yet, and not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Deuterium wire's not bad if you have access to deuterium, I think. Which right now I have not found any deuterium outside of just the outside of just the thing. All of these are kind of rough. Ooh. I guess I'll go with this one. Kind of the best of the worst at this point. I said, I would love to be able to make these and help speed up this process, but I can't. Can we go find a power slug? Object scanner we need for reinforced iron plates, because of course we do. That. I could feed all this to a centralized location, I guess, but just want to find another power slug. Drop off. Let's make these reinforced iron plates. 2, 3, 4. And let's make our object scanner. Alright, that's going to come in place of here. Now we can come over here and we can start scanning for power slugs. So you can see... Is that that's all the way up there? Because I'm not getting that if that's the case. I think that's what it's leading me to, is what's all the way up there. Yeah, not happening. Not yet, at least. Let's go find another one. Oh, we got one this way. Grab some stuff. We need to go up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so where are the baddies around here? Because there are always baddies around this thing. Ooh. Where in the heck is there... uranium over here? I had no idea there was uranium over here. Alright, we're gonna avoid that. Okay, so how do we get over here? Well, I know how we're gonna get over there. We build. Climb up as high as we can get. Then we build. This is why I always keep a nice, healthy stack of concrete with me. Okay. So far, so good. Well, we do have the little firefly dudes, which we could probably avoid if I do this properly. Guess what I didn't do properly. Oh, it's death. Oh, it's not death. Somehow. so can we circumvent that? Come around and over and up. Possibly. But first, can we get back up? Actually, I needed to go here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, we've opened up the can of worms. Let's go for it. No. Take the damage. Dang. Alright, we got rid of the one. Try this again. Yeah, by the time I get this, I'm not even gonna need it now. And I understand that. Gone. Thankfully. Oh good, at least it's blue. Because if it had been another color, that could have been a problem too. So I had to have researched it. Which means it was pointless in the sense of being able to get it for the purpose of what I needed. Alright, let's head back to base. Let's get our concrete back. Made that mistake before. Do not deconstruct what you're standing on. Deconstruct what you're standing on, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, now that we don't need the power slug anymore, because my guess this is done doing its thing. Limestone. Got excited for a second, thinking it might be something else. I'll get over here and I'll just get it to be able to do like one or two more platings probably. Dump that in, take out this. How are we doing on the smart plating? We still actually have 20 more to go, okay. So not completely wasted. How's power grid? Oh, that's gonna be cut close though. If I dump this in here, am I gonna overload my power grid? We're going from 15 to 22 and a half. 7 megawatts enough to... No, we'll be fine. No, we're not. Alright, so let's go to that. Still too much? Really? Lame. Throw up another biomass burner. Oh, on top of the power pole. This have open power slots? Gosh, nothing does. That does. Dump that in. Now we can put this in. We'll go from producing 3 a minute. We're going to be making 3 a minute. Come on. How much faster that's going. Yeah, the research we can do right now. I don't think so, because we haven't found any coal yet. Alright, so we are just kind of waiting on this guy to finish up. Let's go check out the whole screw situation over here. Let's see how that's progressing. We're still going to run at 100% efficiency, but we're going to start seeing that these belts are going to empty up. Well, not fully, because this guy's still sitting at full. Okay, so as this one over here empties up, this guy can start to empty out a lot more. Okay, well, it's looking better at least. So that situation's looking better. I'm assuming I should be getting pretty full up on iron plates over here. Okay. I can't get into that. Collect all the biomass. So close. Let's fill these guys up. Make sure they're topped off. Did quite a bit of running around. I still haven't even dumped the leaves in yet. Come on. Let's turn these leaves into biomass. Alien protein makes a lot of biomass too. Come back over here, dump it in. Pop all that there, and all that there. We've got what, 6 more to go? 5. So close. So yeah, that'll open up tier 3 and tier 4 here once we complete phase 1. Three more to go. We'll lock and load this stuff in the space elevator. We'll see what our next milestone will be that we'll go for. And we'll call the episode. So for those of you watching, are any of you players of Satisfactory, people who are interested in it? Again, this is a game where if you've never played this before, check it out. It's a lot. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. You enjoy the idea of like crunching numbers and things like that. This is a perfect game for stuff like that. How do you make things work efficiently? And 50. Perfect. Let's get this in the space elevator. You can really access it from anywhere, but we're going to access it from the control panel because we can. Drop it in. Seal it. And send it. And here we go. Sending the materials up. And eventually that comes back down. But now we can see, not only do we need those smart plates again, we need 500 of them this time. We also need 500 of the versatile frameworks and 100 automated wiring. We will deal with all that stuff later. Let's go check out our hub and see what we've unlocked. Here we go. This is definitely the next one we are going for, and that is coal power, because I am ready to be done with biomass. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have the vehicular transport, we get the tractor, the truck station, more inventory slots. Basic steel production, getting to steel will allow us to make the versatile framework. Tier 4 here, get into advanced steel production, which we're going to get our wiring from. We get the Mark II miners, motors, Xenobasher, that would be a nice one to get. What we'll probably do is go for coal power, and then the Xenobasher, maybe. I might go the other way around and go Xenobasher into coal power. We have the hypertubes for faster transport, and the Mark III conveyor belt, and bigger storage, and power storage, which is a really cool thing too, to store excess power. So actually, we're going to go for this next, then we will go into coal power. I really want This will give us another hand slot, so we can carry the food, the scanner, and our basher. This thing is definitely a lot stronger than our current one. So I'll work on trying to get all the stuff for this stuff so we can basically just wham bam them out in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, if you'd like to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be amazing. And until then, see you next time.